What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day here for today. We have a lot of information on the table in regard to today's video. We're currently watching Tropical Storm Celia here on the Eastern Pacific, currently clocking in at 40 miles per hour sustained winds, as it is expected to reach hurricane status. More information on that here coming up. We're also watching for the potential of maybe not one, but two possible tropical cyclones far down the line in the Atlantic. Now, National Hurricane Center has nothing yet on this, but I tell you what, I've been watching the models, and there has been a bit of agreement. We're going to talk about that also in today's video. More severe weather is expected to occur across portions here of the country. We're going to be discussing what areas might be impacted, as well as what potential impacts we could see, rather it being tornadoes, large hail, or damaging winds, and honestly, all of them could possibly be a concern. But anyways, guys, without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get on into it. Alrighty, guys, so first off, we're taking a look here at the tropics in regard to Tropical Storm Celia that's currently clocking in here at the Eastern Pacific. Like I said, currently clocking in at 40 mile per hour sustained winds with higher gusts, meaning that some of these wind gusts could get over 40 miles per hour. Now, this thing is expected to remain a tropical storm until late Thursday, where it will become a Category 1 hurricane. As of right now, maximum is only a Category 1 hurricane as of right now. But I will tell you what, the models are looking a little bit different. We're going to take a look at those here in a moment as well. So we do track down here even further, kind of towards the the morning hours here of Sunday is where this thing is expected to downgrade from a hurricane back into a tropical storm as of right now. So this thing is looking pretty crazy. Although there is some good news on this, there is no land impacts that's expected out of the storm, as there's no tropical storm warnings, no tropical storm watches, anything going on along that favor, which is definitely some good news. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these models here. So first up, we're taking a look here at the HWRF model. Time is just right here, guys, if you do want to follow along. So as of right now, like I was saying, this thing is a tropical storm. We do track down here in time. Now, this model in particular has this thing strengthening very, very quickly, potentially even to a hurricane by tomorrow, which, as we did look back on the tropics, this is not supposed to be the case here for tomorrow. It's actually supposed to develop here on Thursday. So we'll continue watching it. This model really has this thing kicking off here, for the next several days here. The pressure honestly gets down in the 950s, which is equivalent to about a Category 3 hurricane, according to this model. Now, as we looked at the National Hurricane Center, like I said, it's only expected to be Category 1 as of now. So that's why there is a little bit of disagreement. So I tell you what, let's take a look at a few other models, and let's see what these guys have to say as well. Okay, so now we're taking a look here at the HMON model. This is a different model, so there is a lot of similarities, as we are going to see here. So as we do track down here in time, like I said, on Thursday, we are expecting this thing to become a hurricane, basically the day after tomorrow. Now, this model also shows this thing potentially becoming a hurricane by early tomorrow. That's kind of the weird thing. Between these two models, it really shows a lot of rapid development out of the system here. Now, this one only gets down to literally back into the 960s, which is still kind of around a upper level Category 2, if not near a Category 3. That's actually kind of interesting what both of these models have to say. So both of them, as of now, does show this thing becoming more stronger than just that Category 1 that's actually forecasted. So now we're taking a look here at the hurricane models. Now, these are the spaghetti plots I'm sure you guys have probably seen sometime in your life. This is one individual model per line that you see. Now, there's obviously a bit of disagreement still in regard to where this storm is going to end up. You can see the majority of these models kind of just has it cutting right through the middle. Now, that's obviously kind of where we are expecting this system to drive through. You can obviously tell that a few of them go north and a few of them go south here, so there is a little bit of disagreement in terms of where this might end up. Now, across, like I said, across the main density of these models, that is kind of expected where you are going to see this system move into. So now we're taking a look here at the intensity based off of those hurricane models. Now, you can actually see, obviously, we are in the tropical storm stage, and we are going to be for the next several days. But look at this. The main density of the model, at least 2/3 of them do, in fact, show this system becoming a Category 1 hurricane. But you can only see that one of the major models actually does have it becoming a Category 2, that being the HWFI model. Now, you can obviously tell, like I said, the majority do kind of show it going into Category 1. So as of right now, personally, from my opinion on the models and everything like that, I'd say this thing has a potential of an upper level Category 1, if not a lower level Category 2. There is a lot of conditions that is favorable for development of the system in regard to sea surface temperatures, and a lot of moisture is at play for possible quick development. But anyways, guys, I want to go ahead and say, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, you guys. It'd be greatly appreciated, guys. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for all your support. You guys absolutely rock. Definitely appreciate it, guys. If you do want to help out the channel, links in the description, guys. Also to our Chrome merch down there if you guys do want to check that out. We also do members-only live streams on Mondays and Thursdays for personal forecasts and stuff like that. So if you guys do want to check that out, if there's something you guys are interested in, link is also below. Moving on down here to the extended range, my friends. Now we're taking a look here at the ECENS ensembles. Now, this is basically a single model, but it has a lot of runs in terms of, where this individual track could eventually lead up to. Pretty similar to the spaghetti plots we're going to see here. So, here we go, my friends. So we do stretch down here in time. You can obviously know that we have ourselves a lot of areas of low pressure starting to develop here. Now, this is actually shown here for the 27th, which is 6 days out of this thing starting to move its way in. So this actually be passing through the Windward Islands that you are going to be seeing kind of towards the Yucatan far down the line. Now, like I said, watch this very, very closely. We pay down a bit more time, passes just south of the windwards. Now, you might notice there's a few other lows that start to develop here, and they continue to track on that same path as this guy down there. The main density is still continuing westward here, but watch this. It actually kind of hits the side here of Mexico, pretty much near, just north of Panama, basically. But that's kind of interesting to play. So let's just go ahead and play it all the way through. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. So all these models go right through, cutting right through the Windward Islands, so you're mostly just to the south of the Windwards here, which can be a possible concern here down the line. I will say that those ocean temperatures are definitely conducive of tropical development. Definitely something we need to continue watching over the next several days. Shifting gears over to the severe weather, my friends, we're taking a look here at today's severe risks. Now, we do actually have ourselves a severe threat for today. Areas impacted include portions of Kansas, portions of Missouri, as well as Iowa, Illinois, as well as portions of Wisconsin. Now, there is some good news with this. Tornadoes is not going to be a concern here for today. As you can actually see, there is no threat. However, hail possibility across the areas here in brown, showing a 5% chance that we could see some hail quarter size or large, which is equivalent to about 1 inch in diameter. Same thing for damaging winds, though, although on a much larger scale across portions of northeastern Kansas, portions of northern Missouri, southeastern Iowa, as well as a very, very small portion of northwestern Illinois, showing a 15% chance that we could see some damaging winds 60 miles per hour or more across the yellow area. Now, tomorrow's going to be quite interesting as well. We do have ourselves a 2 out of 5 severe threat. The higher the number, the more severe it is, across portions here of the mid-Atlantic as well as the Northeast. Now, here's the thing. Unfortunately, tomorrow, tornadoes will be a possible concern across portions here of southern New York, as well as portions here of the central and eastern side of Pennsylvania, as well as portions of Maryland and northern Virginia. Seeing the possibility of a few tornadoes being possible. I wouldn't say it's likely. I'd say it's a possibility of a tornado or two across the green shaded area. Once again, hail will be a concern across portions of the mid-Atlantic and northeast here for tomorrow. 5% chance of seeing the same criteria, quarter size being possible. In terms of damaging winds, though, bigger concern, covering a much larger area here, all the way from the Ohio Valley on the far western side into the mid-Atlantic and into the northeast, where damaging winds will likely be possible. But anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video here for today. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Special thanks to these guys for helping out the channel. You guys absolutely rock. If you guys want to become a member, link is down in the description. Guys, you want to check that out. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us for today. If you made it this far, comment down bottle cap. This is our... Okay, there we go. That's our keyword for today, so I know who my true supporters are. Thank you guys for being here. Anyways, guys, just going to go ahead and wrap up the video for today. Take care, you guys. I'll catch you all in the next one.